Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Ford in Salina, Kansas, your source for Ford news, update, and information with a video on the 2025 Ford Bronco. We're going through the different trim levels, and in this video, we're going to cover the Big Bend trim. We're going to talk about what's standard, what's in those different packages, what standalone options there are for the Bronco Big Bend. So if you're wanting to place an order, the order banks are open up, pricing is available, and build and price is on Ford.com right now. So great news there. Order guides have been out for a couple of weeks, been waiting for this. Now we can go ahead and place those orders and start taking those so they can get scheduled for those early production dates in January is when these are going to start being built. So we're going to get in and dive into this. If you like videos like this, some of our other videos, make sure you're subscribed with that bell notification turned on so you don't miss any of these videos. And we're going to talk about these, this as well as we're going to talk about ordering tips at the end of the video. Check the timestamp down there. That's also where we're going to talk about if you want to order through McArthur, what our YouTube special is. Just a little preference. We got a couple different offers, but one of them is very low invoice pricing that we're doing on all of our Broncos, with the exception of the Strop Bronco, just because we don't know how many we're going to get. But even the Bronco Raptor, you can get an invoice ordering from us if you'd like. But this video is not about the Raptor, it's about the Big Bend. So let's jump in and talk about this vehicle. And don't forget, use those timestamps, move around, get the information you want. If you know the safety features are real similar to the base or whatever, you're like, I don't care about that, you can move around in the video. All right. So let's talk about the configurations and first go to Ford's build and price. Go to Ford.com over here. Now, if you are on a mobile device checking this out, you can do that. It's a little harder, but go to shop and then go to build and price. That is the best way to get the information, and then click on that 2025 Bronco. On the Bronco, they actually have moved the 24 off of there completely and put the 25, which is, I think, is crazy, because even on the Bronco Sport and the Maverick, they still have 24. And then 25 is down there on the future vehicles. But that's how you'd find it if you're on a mobile device. Now, if you're on a desktop, you can go there if you want, just like I just did, or you can go to vehicles and you go to SUVs and you can learn a little more about it in here. Now that you're going to first see the 24 information. So that is pricing from last year. Big Bend was the lowest trim level. Click on the 25 Bronco. You'll get the information for 25, and now see that it's now $37,995 is a starting price for the base model. We're going to click into the build and price, and because we're going to talk, we don't want to talk about the base. We want to talk about the Big Bend trim in this video. The Big Bend for this year, no longer available in the two-door configuration, only available in your four-door. So that is going to be a big step here in what's available. No longer can get a two-door. If you're looking for the two-door, you want to find the cheapest two-door, you're going to need to look at the base trim. That is how you'd get a two-door. I'm just a messenger. If starting at $40,370 here, plus your destination delivery. So click in here for the build, and we'll configure this here for you. Again, four-door only configuration. We're going to talk about powertrain first and your mechanical features. The only engine available, as well as only getting in a four-door, is the 2.3-liter EcoBoost four-cylinder engine for you with the auto start-stop. Come up to stoplight, stop sign, it'll shut the vehicle off. You know all the deal. You know all this. Let go of the brake, it's going to turn it back on. There is a little A with a circle around it. That's your you can deactivate it for that engine cycle by pressing that button on the dash. Center stack, I think, somewhere on there. And then it will come with the 4x4 with the part-time selectable engagement. So that is going to be how that'll work. So you'll have your 4 high, 4 low, not a 4 auto here for this on that. So, but standard 4x4. Also standard with the 7-speed manual transmission as well. So when we talk about standard, there's options at the pricing that you're seeing. That is what we're going to talk about at that $40,003 whatever. Now it's $42,960 with destination. At that price, you're getting a 7-speed manual transmission with that crawl gear, by the way. And I believe that is the 446 axle that comes with that, with the open rear differential. So non-locking on this configuration here. We'll talk about options here a little bit later. It will also come with the Haas 1.0 suspension. So that's the high performance off-road suspension system that comes with it. Very capable suspension. I have it. I actually have a Big Bend. I have this on my Bronco. I've done a lot of fun off-roading and wheeling, and you can do it with the suspension. It is very capable. GOAT modes, terrain management system with different GOAT modes. Go over any type terrain modes. We have a normal, eco, sport, a slippery, and we believe sand. And I say that we believe because of the introduction back of the base trim, those are the GOAT modes for the base. When I'm looking at the order guide, I don't see any other GOAT modes added to the Big Bend as part of the upgrades when you go to Big Bend. Last year we got a mud ruts mode. I, surely they didn't take away a mud ruts mode this year, so I'm just assuming it's not in the order guide. But I'm just telling you what I'm finding in the order guide. So I assume there's a mud ruts, but not for sure. And yeah, there's no information on drive modes here to know for sure. I'll click on some of these just to make sure. We're talking about any goat modes on any of these. Yeah, it doesn't list any of those in there. So open differential. Yeah, no mention of the goat modes in there. So again, none of this information is for dealers. What we call the e-source guide. Nothing for 25 is there yet. So again, I got an email out to the brand manager to see if I can get more information on that, but that's what I know so far. We do have a front stabilizer bar. Hill descent control is going to be included on your 7-speed manual transmission. So if you go to automatic, you will lose the hill descent control. So you're aware of that. You do a hill start assist. It'll allow you to start on a hill. So that way you don't drift back. And then we do have a transmission oil cooler for those that opt for the 10-speed automatic transmission, and electric parking brake, electric power assist steering as well, your e-pass, and electronic traction control, all going to be included as your mechanical features. Now let's talk about some safety features. Similar to the base trim, but there are some different features. You get the lane keeping systems included that we did not have in the base trim, so it's a little bit different if you watch that video. So the front row, driver and passenger dual stage airbag deploys a different size airbag, depends on how close you are to the front of the vehicle. Also, you have a driver and front passenger seat mounted side impact airbag. So if they hit from the side, it'll deploy that airbag. We do also have for all rows the safety canopy side curtain airbag with a rollover sensor. So if it rolls over, it's going to deploy the airbag to help from hopefully breaking glass and sheet metal coming in and hurting you severely. We do have advanced track with roll stability control. That's going to help keep you on your intended path and hopefully not try to help from any rollover situations there. And advanced track uses a series of brakes around the vehicle to keep it going on an intended path. So maybe you're going to curve too fast, maybe it's slick outside, you didn't put it in slippery mode, something like that. It'll help with that. Pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking includes pedestrian detection, forward collision warning, and dynamic brake support. So let's break these down for you. The front collision warning is going to do, it's going to let you know, hey, the car in front of you is going slow or stopped, and at your current rate, you're going to hit them. It'll alert you. It's a series of red lights on the productivity screen, series of tones as well that you need to hit your brakes, and then preloads of brakes for that dynamic brake support. So when you brake, you're going to brake faster than you normally would. The pedestrian detection, if you're going under, I believe, 20 miles an hour, it's going to also detect pedestrians. So I'm not sure what the miles is on that, but post-collision braking as well. So if maybe you're unconscious, maybe you forgot to put it in park, something like that, it's going to brake the vehicle post-collision for you. Perimeter alarm, that's going to give you a perimeter sensing system for you. So if you lock that vehicle up, leave, it's going to know if somebody's inside in the vehicle moving around. It's going to set that alarm off. Someone tries to take those nice off-road wheels you have, it'll has inclination sensors as well that'll know that too. Now we do also get the lane keeping system on the Big Bend trim that we don't have on the base trim, and that's going to give you lane keeping alert, lane keeping aid, and the driver alert. So driver alert is going to alert you if you're taking your hands off the steering wheel too often. Whereas the lane keeping alert and aid system, it's going to, the alert system will let you leave your lane, but it's going to vibrate the steering wheel, know you left your lane. The aid system will help try to keep you in your lane, get over to the line, and bring you back in. So you can see those zones there on that image, so you can kind of see where those are dictated. You can use these together if you want. In case that aid system fails, the alert system will at least let you know. So there's all that. So let's get into some of the exterior features now. All right, moving to the exterior of the vehicle, we do have this in, and we have, we'll go over colors in a little bit. This is the Desert Sand that is back. I say back because it was available on the Everglades there for a little while. But it is available now. And for the grill, this is going to be it says the grill is a black molded in color with the white Bronco lettering. So that to me tells me sounds like it is the Bronco Badlands, or the Black Diamonds, I should say, grill here. So if we look at that, it does look like they went away from the Big Bend grill to the Badlands grill. I'm a fan of this grill, so that doesn't hurt my feeling, but it might to some people out there. It does have the bumpers are going to be black molded in color down here, so similar to what we did see last year. Active grill shutters are open and close when it needs to let the air flow in. Two front tow hooks up there as well on the vehicle. So you know what? Let's see if we can get a good close up of that. That might be the best angle we have. There we go. So you have that. We do have configurable daytime running lamps, so you can configure those to be on during the daytime. We do have LED headlamps as well. And then also we do have, and they're automatic feature, by the way. So they'll come on automatic when it gets dark, shut off when it gets light. And then in the auto setting. And then we do also have auto high beam headlights. So they'll come on when it's dark enough outside. Those bright lights will come on. And then if you're in the city lights or someone approaches you, it'll shut them off. Now that is something you can activate and deactivate in your vehicle settings screen, your lighting's settings screen for you. Do have the fender tie down hooks, so you can see those there. So you can use those for different things, mount things onto those and everything. I like those. Also could be trail guides and that kind of stuff. We have acoustic windshield as well. So that's a thicker windshield. 2 pieces of glass with plastic in between. Help with some wind noise. Really not. But what it helps is it adheres the vehicle if something hits that, keeps it together, that kind of thing. Now, for the wheels, it is saying it's a 17-inch carbonized gray painted aluminum wheel. That looks like the Black Diamond wheel. So I don't know if we have some image issues here with this. I have not selected any packages. That is not the wheel that I'm expecting. That's not the grill I'm expecting. Hold on a second. Okay, so order guide is showing the carbonized gray painted aluminum wheel. Looks like this is a different design than the Black Diamond package. I did select that. It looks a little different look. But again, we're hoping building prices right. Right? That's what we're going off of here. Ford, hopefully it's 100% correct, and that's what it looks like. We did not see on the grill, it did not mention it was a carbonized gray painted grill like it was last year. So it looks like we're getting the Black Diamond grill here. And then looks like the carbonized gray painted aluminum wheel. Those, I don't know, those look black to me. Anybody else? Let me know in the comments. What do you think? You agree with me or not? Tires are a 32-inch all-terrain tire, a P255 75 R17. Get a full-size spare tire with the tire pressure monitoring system. It is on the back. All the tires will get the individual tire pressure monitoring system. 4-wheel disc brakes with ABS and electronic stability control we mentioned earlier. For this year, electric brake boost is standard equipment on all Broncos. The fender flares are going to be that molded in black, just like last year. So that's similar to that. The mirror caps, the mirrors here are a heated power glass. So we do get mid-package of standard equipment this year on the Big Bend. You don't have to select it. It's already included. Because of that reason, you're going to get the heated in the power mirror on the glass, molded in black mirror covers, manual folding for those. You'll get the integrated spotter mirror with the molded in. Actually, it won't be the spotter mirror. I didn't update that from the last one. It is going to have the bliss mirror, so the blind spot information system mirror. So that means if there's someone in your blind spot, it's going to put a light in that corner of the mirror unless you know it's not safe to go in that lane at that time. Also, as you're backing up, the cross traffic alert that alerts you, series of tones, and lights up your productivity screen that there's somebody that could be behind you. If you keep backing up, you'll hit them. Door handles are molded in black as well there. You'll get the Big Bend little badge or sticker, I like to call it, on the fender up there too. Keyless entry, so you can unlock and lock it from a distance. The automatics will get remote start as well on there. And then you will get the intelligent access with the unlock lock for the swing gate as well as the front doors for that. So you can unlock and lock it without getting the keys out of your pocket there. We do have the Easy Fuel capless filler door, so no cap to worry about leaving behind. Just press that. It'll pop open for you. Just put that nozzle in, fill it up. When you're done, go ahead and shut that door. No cap to lose, getting your hands dirty, anything like that. For your top, now, since 4-door is the only configuration, it is going to come with a cloth top. So it's going to be a soft black cloth top. It will come with a hardtop prep kit. So the window defroster and washer wiring is going to be back there for you in case you want to add a hardtop later. Privacy glass on the second row windows, as well as the back, this back windows and glass, or plastic on the back, I should say. The tail lights are halogen back here. We also do have the center high-mounted stoplight above the spare tire, which is positioned here. Rear view camera as well, so you can be able to see as you're backing up with the grid lines, so you can see where you're going. Reverse parking sensors as well. That's going to be standard equipment too on these. And then you do have your pre-wiring for the hitch. So trailer tow prep package, what they're calling it. So the wiring back there, trailer sway controls already included. So that way, if you want to add a hitch later, you can do that like I did on mine. The wiring is back there, so I was able to add the hitch and a wiring kit to it pretty easily. You get a tow hook as well on the back back here too, and that bumper is a molded in black. I don't know if I mentioned that already or not. All right, move to the inside. In the cargo area, I mentioned that there is a light back there. There's also a power point in the back. I'm back there too. So, all right, and underfloor storage as well. All right, moving inside. Nothing like that. Nothing about that has changed for this year. So, okay. Go back. Those wheels do look carbonized gray. So I think it was just the angle of the others, but looks like those are carbonized gray painted wheel there. So I think we're probably good there, saying that does come with that. All right. Now on the inside, we do have carpeted flooring, front and rear. So we're back to carpeted flooring and back to cloth seats. We'll get more into that in a second. Lighting, illuminated entry system with a courtesy delay. Basically, it lights up these up here, and you have a light back here. Overhead console with the map lights. There you go. And then premium ambient foot lighting that has been added for this year, so that's different. So you do have the foot lighting now that's ambient. The grab handles for the drivers and passenger, that's these right over here. So you'll continue to have those grab handles, but you will not have the grab handle here. It does look like it's in that image, but if you go back to this image, you'll see it is not there. So it does kind of look like it's there, but you don't have a grab handle here, and I don't even know if those screw holes are going to be there or what it's going to look like. That is something they removed for this year. Cloth bucket seats, 6-way manual driver and passenger, forward and back, up and down, and manual recline. You have front heated seats. Driver and front passenger have heated seats as part of that mid package. Second row, 60/40 split fold with the recline. So those will recline back as well for you there too. And then we do have the latch system, lower anchors and tethers for children, so you can, harness those kids in there to those front or rear-facing car seats in there. Yeah, and then we do have the power outlet on the back of the console, so should be some USB ports as well as an outlet back there too. And then your controls for those windows, for those in the back, are going to be on the back of that console. On the front of the console up here is where you're going to see your power window switches here for these windows. They are one touch for all 4 of the windows. So you just hard press it down. They'll go down and you don't have to hold them. Coming up, pull it till you feel that click, and they'll do the same thing going up for all 4 of those windows. Same way as it was last year. Power door locks. Those door locks will be on the door. Let's actually go to this image here. You kind of see those positioned right there. Which is a good thing because you take the doors off, you really don't need power switches anywhere else, right? We do have the child safety rear lock as well that'll rear lock those rear doors as long as you have the doors on. We do have manual tilt and telescoping steering wheel. Just pull the lever underneath, it'll go up and down, forward and back. Leather wrap steering wheel, again, mid-package standard equipment, so you get the leather wrap steering wheel. Also, the instrument cluster has been updated for this year. That is a big improvement. So 12-inch color digital cluster screen there for you. So that's going to be just like the Raptor gets. So all your different modes, all different things are in there. Your off-road, your pitch roll, everything depends on what you want is all right there on that screen, in that screen there. Cruise control on the steering wheel. I believe it's on this left side over here. Controls over here for the I think some of the center stack screen audio. I have one and I can't even remember what's on them. Push button start. So again, don't have to get the keys out to get in or out or to start it. Climate control is a dual zone climate control. Again, mid package standard equipment. So dual zone climate here. Driver and front passenger have 2 different temperatures, and all of your automatics will also have rear vents on the back of the console. Manuals will not. So just so you know, are aware of that. You're seeing the manual gear shift right here. I think that the boot is leather as well. And then you do have your GOAT dial right there as well. And it does position differently if you have an automatic right in here. Audio controls or audio system is an AM/FM stereo, 7 speakers, including a subwoofer, Sirius XM with the 360L. You get that for 3 months included. And then after that, you do have to get a subscription through Sirius XM. Sync 4 is going to be standard equipment with the 12-inch touchscreen. So they did go to 12-inch last year. So the bigger screen. Cloud connected, 911 assist, the wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, the digital owner's manual, the conversational voice commands, and 1-year subscription of the connected navigation. After 1 year, I can tell you it's about $80 a year. Plus, you got to sign up for the connected services, which is $10 a month. Just so you're aware. I had to sign up. I know. Day-night mirror up here. So there's a lever right there to flip. So cars come on you with the bright lights at night. You can flip that down. And then overhead console. Let me actually flip out of this and go to 360. You have an overhead console with sunglass storage up here. There'll be standard equipment with your lights up there. The visors flip down. You have vanity mirrors on the back side of those as well that are illuminated, and they slide as well, so you can move them to the side and keep that sun blocked. You do have a glove box that is lockable right under here. You also get a toolkit for removing the doors and tops, which is kind of cool. And then dual smart charging USB ports in the media hub area. I believe there's a PowerPoint in the console, if I remember right. I don't know. I don't ever get in the console. That console is locking, by the way. So if you need to put things in there, you can do that. So that's locking. Cup holders up there too. 2 cup holders. You will not get cup holders in the back. So we'll talk about something you can get on your order that will give you cup holders in the back for you if you want. PowerPoint, 1 in the floor console. It says 1 in the cargo area. And then the Ford Pass Connect. That allows you to stay connected to your vehicle using the Ford Pass app. You can download the app. You can remote start the vehicle from anywhere. You can unlock and unlock it. You can schedule remote start times, see the location of your vehicle and status of your vehicle, like the fuel, like the tire pressure, all that good stuff. And then also you get the 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot. Doesn't have to do with the Ford Pass Connect. That allows you for the first 3 months to be able to connect your vehicle to the Ford Pass or to like Wi-Fi devices to the car. If you want to get it after 3 months, you have to sign up through AT&T for a subscription for that. Just so you're aware of that. And then let's talk about colors. So I think this is right here. Let's talk about color options here for you. All right. First off, the Azure Gray is back for this year. It's a tri-coat, so it's $9.95 for that color. New color for this year, it says Ruby Red Tinted Clear Coat is new for this year. They did take away from the Rapid Red, so it's a different color there. And Hot Pepper Red is gone, so maybe that was the color that went away. And that color is $4.95. Eruption Green is $2.95 for that color. So just because it's I guess a nice color, so they're going to charge you for that. We do have the Desert Sand. It is $2.95 for that color. We have Marsh Gray is also a new color for this year. Both these are new colors. $2.95 for that color. That looks nice as well. Velocity Blue is also $2.95. So all these colors cost extra up here. So Velocity Blue does that return from last year? We do have the Agate Black or Agate Black. No, Shadow Black. Sorry, Shadow Black on the Bronco. That is no cost for that color. Oxford White is no cost. And then also quit cycling. Carbonized Gray is also no cost for that color either. So we'll go ahead and do that. And there you go. There's all of our color options. Now for the interior color, let's go to interior. We do have the black onyx interior. So we do have some other options, it looks like here. We'll get into those. But space gray with the black onyx cloth bucket seats are going to be standard equipment. Have some other options here. Let's click on those. I think some of them, yeah, marine grade vinyls actually cost extra. Should pop up in a second. Okay, or not. It is $12.95 for if you want the vinyl seats like last year. That also gets the Molly system and the vinyl flooring. So there's several changes with the drains in the floor. See, what was this in here? They just flip spots. Also, you do have a marine grade vinyl. We'll get into options in a second. So there's those color options. And then this is that the standard? There you go. There's the space. Yeah, I want that. And then see, what is this down here? There you go. So there's the other option for you. You have the black onyx environment with the space gray, or you can get the medium sandstone. So there you go. Just had a hard time finding it there. So there you go. There's your options for interior colors. Let's just go with that color for right now as we go through these different packages. And folks, there's a lot of packages. This might take a little while. Hang in here with me. Yeah, the Big Bend has more packages than any trim level out there. So let's just go through these right together. All right, we got the Sasquatch package, $61.75 for the Sasquatch package, cheaper than it is on the base trim. Don't know why. There you go. Somebody will tell me. There you go. So that's that Sasquatch package. I do Ford, if you're listening, I like the list. Can we go back to that? So I'll use my list. Going to get you the 17-inch carbonized gray painted aluminum wheel. So this wheel here, that is the Everglades wheel. The Everglades is gone. Now this is the standard wheel that you get. There's an option. We'll talk about options in a little bit where you can upgrade that wheel if you want. Also, you're going to get the advanced four-wheel drive system. Actually, you're not. So we'll get back to that. So you do not get that on the Sasquatch. Now, we'll talk more about this package. The reason it's only 61, whatever price it was, 6100, 6175, is because it does require another package. So we'll first talk about what's included in the Sasquatch package, and then we'll talk about another. I don't know why they don't just include these together. We do have the 4.7 final drive ratio with an electronic locking front and rear axle. So you're getting both of those for you. You're getting also the high clearance suspension. So that's the Haas 2.0 suspension with the Bilstein shocks. I'm not sure how everybody calls it, but there you go. You have that option. Also, the high clearance fender flares. So those are, I like to call them the Sasquatch fender flares. They're a little bit wider to help with that. They're also going to come with the LT 315/70 R17 RT tires, 35-inch tires. So they are the territory tires. And people are saying they're working. They were a really nice tire, and they're going to work really well with this. And then so there you go. That's what's included in the Sasquatch package. You're seeing some other things in here because the Sasquatch package, to get this on, to add this to the Big Bend trim, you also have to add the Black Diamond package right there. So it tells you you have to get the Black Diamond package. It also tells you got to get a different seat. So now it's saying it's $10,000. So let's talk about the Black Diamond package because it does require that. $44.95 for that package. Now you can get the Black Diamond package without getting the Sasquatch package, right? I believe I have that right. So this package not available with your cloth seats. So you'll go to the vinyl seats as you just see that pop up for us. This package here is where you're getting the advanced four-wheel drive system, that automatic on demand. That's the 4Auto button that people like. You also get with this the auxiliary switches. So you cannot get auxiliary switches on the Big Bend anymore unless you get this package. Again, just the messenger. You do get that, gives you the auxiliary switches on the overhead console instead of the map, right with the map lights instead of the sunglass holder. So you're going to have that pre-wired underneath the hood in the corner, so you can move all those lights and such and everything to those. Bumpers are going to go to powder-coated steel bumper front and rear. So it is the same bumpers that we did see on the Black Diamond last year. The full vehicle steel bash plates underneath. So you're going to have those as well to help protect underneath. That interior grab handle on the console, we did lose that as standard equipment. It is going to be included as part of this package. Only way to get that grab handles with this. Some people don't care about that. I kind of like it. LED fog lights. Again, no LED fog lights on the Big Bend unless you get this package as well. So that's how you get the fog lights. The rock rails, so on the side, just like the Black Diamond did get last year in that trim level, you're getting the rock rails as well. Rubberized flooring to go with those vinyl seats with the washout capable drain plugs. You also get the Molly system behind those vinyl seats too. And then the 17-inch black high gloss painted aluminum wheel. So if you get, I assume if you get this package with the Sasquatch, you're going to get the gray wheels that we did see in the Sasquatch package instead of these 17. Again, Black Diamond does not require to get Sasquatch, but it's the other way around on the Sasquatch. So, all right. And then let's get some other notes. Also, the tire that's included in this, if you don't get the Sasquatch package, is a LT 265/70 R17 all-terrain 32-inch tires, including the spare. Also, you're going to get the 446 final drive ratio with the open front and electronic locking rear. So if you go with this package without the Sasquatch, you're going to get a rear locker, not a front, and the 4.46 final drive ratio. So you go with that. So, all right. It does say in this one here, it does include the 17-inch black high gloss painted aluminum with the beauty ring beadlock wheels when the Sasquatch and the black appearance package are selected. So again, you can order those together. So automatically takes those gray wheels on the Sasquatch and gives you the beadlock wheel if you order this with the black appearance package. That's all probably listed in here right there. So not to confuse anybody, but just to kind of go over that again. Sasquatch package requires a Black Diamond package. But if you want the Black Diamond package and you don't want the Sasquatch, you can do that. So it's $44.95. That would, again, get you the advanced four-wheel drive system, a rear locker, right? You're getting the rock rails, basically your Black Diamond package of last year in trim. Now that the grill has changed to standard, right, that's going to give you that look and give you the same Black Diamond wheels that we did get last year on the Black Diamond trim. So Black Diamond's technically, it's still here. It's just right there in that package. So you'll get that, fog lights as well, and all that good stuff right there. So there you go. All right, now let's move on. Since we talked about the black appearance package, let's cover the black appearance package. So this package here, you know what? Let's just do this. Let's just add this. It's $7.95. It says in here for the black appearance package. So that package is available without going to. That's very deceiving. Sorry, I had to say that. I had to cover this. This package is available without having to add some of the other packages. So you don't have to add Sasquatch to this package. You don't have to add the Black Diamond package. So this is its own standalone package for you with no requirements. Now, the only requirement is you have to add the Shadow Black painted hardtop. Now, in my order guide, it does say it's included in this. You see that that price was like what, $795. It's not. It's $32.90 because you have to add the hardtop and then the other stuff. So yeah. So anyway, so there you go. But you do get the Shadow Black painted hardtop, which is really nice and looks really good, I think, on this desert sand. Other things you're going to get on this is the black molded in colored door handles, which you already did get. Now, this package is available on several different trim levels. It is available on this trim level as well as at least the Outer Banks and maybe even the Badlands. So that's why they're telling you this, because on the Outer Banks, it goes from the body color to this. So anyway, so you're going to get the door handles really won't change. So the molded in black door handles, the fender flares also going to be molded in black, and the side mirror caps are going to be molded in black as well. That's all included. And then your black painted molded in grill with the white lettering. So it says black painted. Molded in color, it says. Okay, so it is put into the mold, and so it really doesn't change the grill then. So really, that's probably why I noticed on the Outer Banks that the price is different than it is on the Big Bend, and I think it's because all this stuff is already standard on the Black Diamond or on the Big Bend trim, because you get the same grill, same fender flares, same mirror caps and door handles. That really isn't a change or anything you get. But you are getting a different wheel. So you're getting the 17-inch black high gloss painted aluminum wheel, which is the same wheel we did see. I think it's the same wheel as the Black Diamond, actually. That'll come with an LT 265/70 R17 all-terrain 32-inch tires as well. And then so you'll have that. And then also you're going to get a black appearance package graphics, it says. A graphics package. I don't see a graphics package. Yeah. Anyway, black appearance graphics package, it says, is included. Now, this is not available with the freewheeling package, of course, because it's a different package altogether, and supposedly get different graphics on the freewheeling package. I don't see graphics on this, but there you go. Now, it does say in here that includes the black high gloss painted aluminum wheel with the black beauty ring, beadlock capable wheels, and the high clearance fender flares when you order this with the Sasquatch package in the Black Diamond. So again, we just talked about that earlier as part of the Black Diamond package. But there you go. Yeah, there's that package. So all I can say about that. Let's talk about another appearance package you can get, and that is the freewheeling package. Let's go ahead and select it. It is $24.95 for that package. And that package there you can get with a cloth top or with a hard top. So that is going to be available that way. So this in here you can see, which is probably why they went to the away from that other grill. You're getting the old Badlands grill, or the old Big Bend grill with this package here. So this is a package that's introduced, a heritage package here, new for this year. Door handles are painted. It says, doesn't say what color. I assume body colored, painted. Floor liners, front and rear, with the carpeted mats. We do have the four-wheeling reflector graphics package. So that's these graphics on the side over here. The grill is iconic silver painted. It says, not the same as it was in the Big Bend. So it's silver painted like it is on the Bronco Sport. With the Bronco lettering, it's white, but there's some red accents on it. So it's like a red letter with white on the front face of those. So red accents on those. Regrained vinyl inside with the vinyl cloth inserts there for you. Does include the same tires. It is a LT 265/70 R17 all-terrain 32-inch tires. And you notice the upgrade in the wheels. So you're getting on this one here, standard is a 17-inch Bright Machine black high gloss painted aluminum wheel with the red accents. That's when you add the Sasquatch. So we'll talk about this wheel here is going to give you a 17-inch wheel, black high gloss painted steel wheel. You can kind of see what that looks like right there. So you're getting the steel wheels included in this. Again, soft top. Now, you can order the black painted hardtop with this package. Only way to get the black painted hardtop, we'll get into that later. I won't get into that too much, but is with this package or the black appearance package. And then also, if you can order this freewheeling package with the Sasquatch package. But again, then you got to add the black diamond package. So you can get the freewheeling with a Sasquatch, add the black diamond package. So you got to add all three of those if you want the freewheeling with the other optional wheel. So it does get a cool wheel that goes along with that as part of the Sasquatch package. So there we go. So covered all those packages. We have the couple different graphics package we'll get into in a second, but let's go to this tow package first. So the tow package, trailer tow package is $750 for that package. It's more expensive this year than it was last year. And that package there is going to give you the hitch, and it's going to give you the 4-pin and 7-pin wiring on this. Dealer installed option. So the dealership would install this for the trailer tow package. So there you go. And then we do have the some graphics package. Now, black appearance graphics package is not showing a price because it's supposed to be included in a black appearance package, which is just not showing on here. Yeah, it looks real nice. We do have the Sasquatch graphics package. Again, does require a Sasquatch package to get this package. Doesn't show what it looks like. Let's try to add this package with the Sasquatch, and let's see what we get. There we go. So we do see some graphics on the side right here, Sasquatch. So it looks like that is your graphics package. Maybe there's something on the hood. I can't really see the hood from that angle, but it looks like maybe there's something on the hood as well. So hood and side graphics, it looks like. I think they had this on the Bronco Sport at the embargoed event, and it looked pretty sharp. So there you have that option. And on the Black Diamond graphics package, does require to have the Black Diamond package, which Sasquatch requires that too, but you can only get one or the other. So if you go, actually, you can get the Black Diamond without Sasquatch. I keep forgetting that. So you have this package here. It does give you the graphics on the doors, it looks like. And does it give us something on the hood? I can't tell. Ford, you really need to make it to where we can see the hood as well if there's some of these graphics included in that. Again, don't see anything on there. So there you go. A couple different graphic options if you want with those that are available. And then the last package is the Ford Integrated Tether System, the FITS Accessory Package. Now, no images on this. So I'm going to show you this. This does include a base plate. So if you know anything about the Mavericks, 22 Maverick included this. They kind of highlighted these FIT system, and they're like a little system that sits in the back. I'm going to show you an image of that on the back of the console. And so then you can put, it's going to include, it looks like as part of this package, cup holders and 2 different size bins, like for trash bins, kind of, to be able to put things in. So 4-door doesn't come with cup holders in the back. But if you add this FIT system, it'll come with 2 cup holders you can put right into that system and place those cups in there back there. So I would definitely think I would probably want to order this. Probably a lot of people will order it, but there you go. There's all the different packages that are available for the Big Bend. A lot of packages and some confusion in some of those packages. So there you go. So let's cover the standalone options now that we've covered all the packages. And sorry, I just get a little confused sometimes when there's some packages that require other things, but I want to make sure you guys know all that. Going back to the top, though, we're going to go to the powertrain options. Again, 7-speed manual is standard. 10-speed automatic transmission is $14.95 if you want to add the automatic. Don't forget that we'll get your remote start when you add that. And I think it gets the transmission oil cooler as well when you go to the automatic transmission there for you. And then, yeah, so we do have some of the stuff, 446. We're going to select the automatic. When you go to the automatic, it does switch it to the 373 axle, though, with the open rear differential. So you'll have that as well. 4.7 comes with the Sasquatch package only. If you do add the rear locker, actually, it's not showing that. Oh, please tell me you're not gonna. So some of these I noticed on the base, the only way to get any kind of rear locker was by going to wasn't a standalone option anymore, and it looks like they've done the same thing to the Big Bend here. So it does look like the only way to add a rear locker is by adding the Black Diamond off-road package. So if you're wanting to get a Big Bend mid package, the standard, and a rear locker, you can't just do it. You have to add that Black Diamond package. I think that's a mistake, Ford. That is both of the different trim levels. I think, yeah, not I don't know. I'm glad I'm not ordering a Bronco at this point. Let me just say that. And I hate to say that because I am trying to be as positive as possible. But there you go. So get a rear locker. You got to go to the Black Diamond package. And then it's going to be a 446 rear locker on that. All right. Moving on down. Different wheel options here. Again, we mentioned this is the beadlock wheel that is available when you go to the Sasquatch package. You can get that. Also, in several other packages, we mentioned you get this beadlock wheel if you decide to go with that, right? If you got the Black Diamond package and with the Sasquatch, and then you get this wheel, right? In the black, or if you get that, if I think it's the Black Appearance package, I believe, right? This is your Black Appearance package wheel. You have this other wheel that is part of the Black Diamond package. Several different wheel options. Actually, this is your freewheeling wheel. But here's the wheel that you get when you add the freewheeling with the Sasquatch package and the Black Diamond package. Anyway, so there you go. You get that wheel there. So it doesn't let me select it, but there you go. Moving on down, let's talk about the tops. Now, these are pretty similar to the base trim with some exceptions because the base trim, you could not get a black painted hard top. Okay, let's talk about this soft retractable full twill soft top. So that's $3,200 for this top here, and this is not compatible again with your soft top black cloth that gets with the wiring and everything for the rear window. So this would replace it. So it's a dealer installed option, which I don't know, since it's dealer installed, it just kind of wonders. I believe you take off the other one and put this on there, but I would think it would come with the prep kit and everything. But anyway, a little hard to understand in the order guide, but there's an option if you like this instead of the cloth. This is a soft twill fabric instead. You have that option. We also do have the dual tops, the hard top, shadow black painted with the soft top. So you want the soft top and a black painted, you have the dual top option for $3,145. So basically you're going to get, the soft top will actually be stowed inside the back. And then you have an option for $24.95 to get the black or the painted hard top shadow black painted. Now, again, with this one here, you'll notice it will actually ask you to add one of the two packages. So if you get this, it does require you, it says $32.90 for that. Graphics delete. But the only way to get this, I actually tried to order one of these, is with either the Black Appearance package or with the freewheeling package. That's the only way you can get the shadow black painted roof or the dual roofs. So keep that in mind if you're wanting to do that. And then we do have the hard top shadow black, or we already covered that. It just flipped on me. We do have the dual tops with the carbonized gray molded in top like we've had for $23.45. Gets you the black soft top as well as the hard top. And of course, you do have the carbonized gray molded in down here below for $16.95 if you want that instead of a cloth top. So a couple options here. And then we do have a top retractable front row twill soft that is $17.90, and does require the hard top and allows you on that front to be able to put that instead of those two pieces. Makes it a little bit easier to flip that back if you want to, instead of having to deal with those two hard top pieces in the front. That is a dealer installed option. They'll put it on your vehicle and probably stow your back those two pieces. And then we do have a couple different of these soft canvas Benemy top. So it's $470 for that, and that's going to be a canvas. Looks like it still has the zipper holes in there for that. So if you ever had a hard top, you could still be able to do that with this. And so that's a cover that you can have. It kind of blocks that sun there if you want to. And then another option for that is the mesh, which is what I have. $430 for that one, and that gives you a mesh. So you still have air coming through, but also blocks the sun. And this works really well. That is also a dealer installed option as well, or you can install it yourself and just get it through Best Stop. That's where I got mine. That's who provides those. And then the roof rack rails with the crossbars black, $465, requires a hard top and gives you those. So if you want to put any kind of rack system, tent, something like that on the top, you would need this. You have that as well as an option on your hard tops. It does require that. So there's all of our different tops and options there. Front bumpers, we do have the Ford Performance Modular front bumper is $775. There you go. That is available as optional equipment for you. And actually, give me a second. Let me pull up. There are some requirements on this that are a little funny and a little weird. Now, to get the modular front bumper up here, which was available as a standalone option last year, by the way, in the Big Bend, for this year to add this, it does require the Black Diamond package to get this. Again, another requirement. Really, it looks like to me they want to sell that Black Diamond package because it does require that. Also on this, it does delete the LED fog lights, and then also not available with the Sasquatch package when the Raptor style running boards is selected. So you can't get these and the Raptor style running boards on the Sasquatch package. Again, some weird things going on with the ordering on this, but there you go. That is an option for you. $775. I do like my modular front bumper, by the way. There, you do have the front and rear powder coated. That is not an option. That is part of the Black Diamond off-road package right there. So moving on down, we do have the body appearance kit. So this is 1980. We did see this in the base trim as well. So that's going to give you some different accents. So you're going to give that those on the hood. You're going to get them on the fenders as well on the back. So this in here is a dealer installed option, I believe. Does it say that? Down here does not. No drill options. No, that is looks like that might be done at the factory as a Ford Performance or Ford Accessory kit. So that's going to be available for you. So let me see if I find that on my sheet here real quick. Yep. So right here, it is a dealer installed option. So the dealer would install all this stuff. Now that's going to give you all these appearances, gives you the moldings on the back and everything, because we have some other moldings that are available, not available with this kit. So it wouldn't be available with the body armor protective moldings because they already included in this package. Now, a couple notes in here. This is not available with the Sasquatch package, not available with the splash guards front and rear, not available with the Black Diamond graphics package, not available with the matte film protection package, and then also the body armor protective moldings, as I mentioned. So just keep that in mind because they interfere with all those packages for different reasons. So there you go. There's that. And then we do have the tube doors for four-door. That is 1810, which are pretty cool. So the tube doors, they'll come and they say they're in dealer installed option, I believe. Doesn't mention it in there, but these are going to come probably in the vehicle when it's not a dealer installed option, but they'll come with the vehicle from the factory. So they're a freestanding option. Not available with the splash guards front and rear. Or wait, hold on. There we go. So tube doors, that is shown here. Four-door, it is available. It is a dealer installed option. So they'll come into the dealership. They'll probably actually still be in a box, and they'll probably just put that box in your vehicle. That's probably how that'll happen, but that is available for you as well there for you. So, all right. Moving down, we do also have the removable hoop step. So this here, 1150, no image. I'm going to show you an image here for you because this was available last year on about all trim levels. This year, the base and the Big Bend are the only trim levels that can get the removable hoop step. So you can see what that looks like right there. And so not available with the tube step, of course, not available with any other step there. But that is available for this year on the side right there. And then we do have the Raptor style running board, $755 for that one there. And that one there is going to come from the factory and put on the vehicle. That is pretty cool. So I'm glad they made this available last year, the second part of job 2. And this in here does have some requirements. So it does require the Black Diamond package. Again, they want you to get that Black Diamond package. It does require that package. Not available with the splash guards front and rear. And those are not available with the Sasquatch package when you order the front modular bumper, the heavy duty modular front bumper. So you can't get modular front bumper, this, and Sasquatch together. You kind of got to pick one, either the modular front bumper or this for some reason. They look really good together, but I'm not sure why, but not available together. So there you go. And then the fender flare kit, the base style steel. So that's looks a lot like the fender flare, but it's steel instead of that, more of the molded in on that. So that is also available for you. And I'm going to find that because I want to make sure there are any requirements. I think that is a dealer installed option for you. And then not available with the Sasquatch package and not available with the splash guards. So just to show you where on that there. So that's how you're going to be able to get that for the Big Bend. So body armor protective moldings, as we mentioned, is not available with the appearance kit, but it's going to give you these moldings. You can see I thought it was on the front and the back. You're going to get that. And those are a dealer installed option as well. And they're going to be put on by the dealer. And yeah, the only other requirement, it is available with about anything else, other package and everything, just not available with the appearance kit. So that might be something if you say you wanted the Sasquatch package where the body appearance kit's not available, you could get this instead with the Sasquatch package the appearance package and everything like that. So yeah, something to think about right there. And then we do have the side step. So $495 for this, and you're going to see that side step there. So that is also available, and side step should be a factory option. Looks like here. All right, so looking at the order guide, I don't see a side step as an option, but I do see a tube step powder coated that's not available with the splash guards front and rear, not available with the Sasquatch package or the Black Diamond package. I'm not sure if that's the same one or not. This is option 18D on mine. Of course, it doesn't mention that, but there you go. It requires Sasquatch on base, not available with Big Bend with the splash. Yeah, so that is the same one right there. So there you go. That is the side step in here. It's called the powder, the tube step powder coated on there. We do have the paint protective film, $400. That's going to go like on the hood, the fenders, that kind of stuff to help protect the paint. And that is, I believe that's a dealer installed option. Is it mentioned in there? Doesn't mention that in there, whether or not it is. And actually, that I think that is done at the factory. All right, I found on my sheet. So the paint protective film is available for you. It is a Ford accessory, so they put it on at the factory. Not available with the Black Diamond graphics package, the matte film protection package we're going to talk about later, and the Sasquatch graphics package. So it's not available with those because, interferes with the graphics and everything. We do have the cockpit cover is $380. So you can see without. So if you want to take the doors off and the roof, this just allows it to kind of protect it from the elements. So this also is something that's going to be a dealer installed option. And more than likely, they'll just give it to you because you'll just put it on when you want it. It does say it's not available with the Black Diamond package. So if you want the Black Diamond package, order it. Get this later. I have no idea why it wouldn't work with it. Because nothing else should get in the way. It even actually shows the rock rails on the side. So no idea why it wouldn't work with that, but there you go. You can order that. Splash guards front and rear. We mentioned not available with certain things. It's $220. So if you want those splash guards on there, those you can get those as well. And splash guards are a Ford accessory, so that we put on at the factory. Not available with the Sasquatch package or the Raptor style boards, or the power tube step or the side step that's in there. Not available with any of those. So there you go. We do also have the tonneau cover soft, $200. So that's going to, you can see, it does, of course, require four-door. These are all four-door, but that's available as well. And I believe that is a dealer installed option that you just put that on there when you're wanting to put it, when you need it. So they'll just put it probably in the box or whatever for you to put on at your leisure. So engine block heater, that is a factory option. So if you live in a cold weather state, want to be able to start your vehicle easily in the wintertime, you can get this, add this to your vehicle, and they'll put it on at the factory. So we also do have these different tire covers. Abstract Bronco, these are for the these are new for this year, available on for, so if you have a Sasquatch package, is required for these because the 35-inch spare tire. So you will get these, and then you can get the covers. So that's kind of nice because before, if you got that, you didn't have the covers. Same ones that are available with your 32-inch tire. So some of them. So you do have an Abstract Bronco, Bronco 66, and the Bronco TG stamping. Those are available on both 32 and 35. But you do have a couple Sasquatch ones, a 1 and a 2. Again, we don't know what these look like. Ford didn't provide any images on that. But those are available. Again, requires a Sasquatch package on those. And those are a dealer installed option, I believe. So those are going to come to the dealership, and they'll give it to you with your vehicle. And hopefully, if they're nice, they'll go ahead and put it on your vehicle for you, so you don't have to worry about that. The windshield sunscreen, that is new for this year. It's a dealer installed option, $130 for that. And we don't really know. There's no definition of exactly what it is in here. We assume it's just going to go at the top like a window glare. I know that we can do it. We have an XBEL brand is what we use, but you can get it that way as well. And then all these wheel lock kit, $100, also a dealer installed option. So it gives you 5 of those, even for your spare, so that people can't take those nice wheels that you have. So that's available for you as well. Full steel bash plates, that's going to require your Black Diamond package, and rock rails also require the Black Diamond package right there. Now, moving to the interior, we do have these vinyl seats. We did talk about that earlier. So you have an option for vinyl if you'd like to. So it is a standalone option. Last year, that was standard equipment on these. This year, it is part of the standalone option. You get either black onyx, gives you the rubber flooring, washout drain plug. Also gives you the Molly system on the back of those front seats. That is available in either black onyx or the smoked truffle with the black onyx. So those are the two colors you're going to get with those. So two different option colors for you on that. So you still can get the vinyl seats. Slide out tailgate. So this is an option, $600. You're going to see what that looks like right there. Slide out tailgate. That I believe is going to be a Ford accessory item that's going to be put on at the factory. Not available with the Sasquatch package and not available with the dual tops. Just so you're aware of that. And I think it has to do with because of the dual tops. You got to put it in there, and maybe they're thinking it will be too high to fit in there with the hard top. Is the only thing I can think of with this. You can get this through Ford Accessory and install it yourself as well if you'd like. It does say it prevents on-vehicle door storage. I think that's just because it lifts it up a little higher. So, and then we do have the cargo box, rear cargo storage safe. So it's going to go under that rear cargo. No images to show you that, but that is also going to be able to go back there and give you kind of a safe underneath that flooring in the cargo area. That is new for this year and is a dealer installed option. So they'll put it in your vehicle for you. Safety deposit box, safe deposit console lock box. $420 for that. Don't forget the console locks. So with your key, but if you want this, you can also do that with a combination lock instead. So if you want to put your keys in there, which would be a nice benefit of that, then you could do that. And that is I believe, a dealer installed option as well. Yes, it is right here. So this does say it's not available with the Sasquatch package though, for some reason. Tailgate table. $410. So that is available for you. That is the factory one. That is a dealer installed option as well. They'll put it on your vehicle. Not available with the slide out tailgate though. With that. We also do have the storage bags for the doors. So if you want that, be able to store your doors on the vehicle, you can. So that is going to be probably a dealer installed option, I'd assume. I don't see it right away here. But actually, they are a Ford accessory, so they'll come with the vehicle. They'll send that to you. It does say in here requires a soft top, of course. Well, not of course. It does it require the soft top with the hard top prep kit for you, provides on-vehicle storage. So I'm not sure why the hard top can't get these. You can also get these later through Ford accessories. So, and then you have the front row door, top panel, and door. So that's why it wasn't available with the hard top, is because here's the hard top option for that. So not only do you get the doors, but you also get the top two panels, which you already standard equipment on the hard top. So you just pick one of those, one or the other for that. Depends on what you want. So there you go. Yeah. So there you go. Kind of sees what those bags look like, and then they can be positioned and harnessed in the back cargo area. Off-road assistance kit, $220 for that. You can see it comes with a shovel and some other things to help you, fire extinguisher and all that. So that is available. Also available through Ford accessories, but that is a dealer installed option if you didn't like to go with it. There's an on-road one as well down here. You can kind of see what that one is. $90 for that. It does give you some jumper cables. Give you some other different tools if you're needing some assistance there. First aid kit as well, $70. Those all get through Ford accessories, and that's how I would order those. I wouldn't order them with your vehicle. I hate that they even offer those in here. Go to Ford accessories and get them. It'll kind of speed things up for you that way. Then we do have the storage roof bag. Top panel, the second row, if you want that, requires hard top, of course. Then you have that storage bag for that as well, and that is a dealer installed option. So that would come to the dealer, and they would give it to you. Floor liners with or without the carpeted mats. So there you go. There's an option. They're the same price. One should be more expensive than the other, but if you want the floor liners, then you go that route, and that should be a Ford accessory option. And those we just put in your vehicle. Does have some things. It does say includes the carpeted mats with the one with the mats, deletes the carpeted mats with the removal, and it does say not available with the freewheeling package, because I think they get their own special floor mats. There you go. Both of those aren't available with either one, so you can't get floor liners with that. Cargo area protector that goes in the back. So it doesn't show you what that looks like. It's an all-weather kind of mat back there. So that cargo area protector is a Ford accessory, so it'll come with your vehicle from the factory and not available with a slide-out tailgate. Yeah, cargo net kit. So you can see what that looks like. Uses those tie downs in the back for that. That is also going to be a dealer installed option for you. Yeah, I think the next one is the cargo area rug. Actually, it doesn't mention it in here. I must have I went over that. There's a cargo area rug. There it is, 110. So that's available too. So you can see what that looks like, and that is available with the slide out tailgate. So no restrictions on that one whatsoever there. So you'll have that too. So and then something else that I want to cover that's not in here, showing hardtop sound deadening headliner. Requires a hardtop, of course, and that is a standalone option because you're not getting sound deadening with your vehicle. So you would want to add this if you want that. So hardtop sound deadening headliner requires hardtop or dual tops. And it says included in the hardtop 43J and dual top 43D. So those are the black painted. So you will get the the headliner with your painted hardtop, but not with the molded in black or gray hardtop. So you want to order this. Make sure you order that with it as well. So the reason it doesn't have a price is because of that. So, and then storage bag, top row, top panels, that's going to come with your hardtop. So, so there you go. That's all that. Now, also the front license plate bracket, you're in a state that requires one. It'll be a standard equipment on it, and they'll put it on there. If you're in a state like Kansas that doesn't require a front license plate, it is a standalone option, no charge option. They should still install it for you at no charge. So you want to make sure you elect to go with that. And then it looks like we got everything else covered, except for I did scroll over that at the very beginning. We're going to go up to the top, talk about colors, because there is something new for this year, and that is a matte film. So if you want this matte film is available. It goes over all the doors, the fenders, and everything, not on your top. So it's $5,000 for you. Delete, does say graphic delete? Yes. So it's going to give you a matte film. That image just does not do it right. So let's try a different color and see what this looks like. So it is kind of it gives you a matte look to the vehicle, which I think is kind of new and in right now. But this gives you a matte look. So they're going to put that on the hood, the fenders, the doors, the back, up around here. Will not put this on your hardtop. Because of that, it does have a note in here, not available with the freewheeling package, the black appearance package, and the paint protective film. So anything that has, and actually doesn't mention it, but I don't think it's available in your graphics package, but it doesn't say that on here. So freewheeling gets its own graphics, black appearance package gets graphics, and the paint protective film, no reason for that because it would take over for that. But I didn't think it was available with your graphics like your black diamond package. But doesn't say that it's not. So maybe we'll go over that as well. So there you go. So there's all of our options for the Big Bend trim. So there's all of our standard equipment, the different packages and standalone options in this video. So hopefully it was a very thorough video and explained everything pretty well. Hope you guys did enjoy that. And we do have some ordering tips I want to kind of go over, as well as what our YouTube special is and different things that we're doing for our, if you order a vehicle with us. Now, if you order with us or with somebody else, don't forget, we do want to make sure that when you go to place that order, that they're going to place that in an ordering system, and they'll print out an order sheet for you. So you want to go in and make sure that order sheet is the same specifications of what you ordered, of what you wanted to order, and that you know your order number and that kind of stuff, because that's information you can get to get more information on your order down the road from like Ford Communications and different things. But also, more importantly, is get a copy of that sheet. Ask for a copy so you can have that, and so you have it, because you can see what that MSRP price is. And if there's any price increases when that vehicle comes in, you would still get the price of whatever that is on that order sheet, because Ford will honor that. That's called price protection. As long as the person that ordered the vehicle buys the vehicle, then you get that same price. It is locked in. The price, Ford will reimburse the dealership back that difference. So you want to make sure that they also know about price protection and say, yeah, I want this order sheet because I want to make sure that the price protection goes in place, or that I get protected from that price. And then also they'll probably have you fill out or sign a buyer's order. And that's your opportunity with that buyer's order to find out what they're going to price the vehicle to you when that vehicle comes in. Also, to have that dealer fee on there, so you find out what that is, and anything else they might decide that they want to order or put on your vehicle after it comes in that they say is required. That's kind of been a thing lately. So you might want to, that's a great opportunity to find out, are you going to be at MSRP, above, below? Where are you going to be on the price when that vehicle comes in? You don't want any surprises. Getting this information now and getting those two sheets and copies of those and kind of secures of what's going on. Like if you were to purchase that vehicle right now and it actually was in the showroom, how would you purchase it? What would be the price? What is the dock fee? That kind of stuff. Now, if you want to order from us, we are doing invoice pricing on all Broncos, with the exception of the Strop edition. And we also have a $495 dealer fee. We add nothing else to ours. We have a great aftermarket department that can do some things like window tint, clear coat on that, protect the interior, exterior if you want. And those are products that you can purchase, but our aftermarket department will reach out to you and find out if those are things you'd like to add to your vehicle or not. None of it is required on when you purchase a vehicle with us. So we'll be invoice pricing with a $495 dealer fee, and that's it. I believe we're not asking for a deposit on most Broncos. The Strop edition we will, because it is going to be very limited edition. We also are doing invoice pricing on Raptor as well, because we're getting plenty of allocations and we're not really having orders. So we'd like to kind of have those orders for people so that we don't have these Broncos sports or Bronco Raptors sitting on our lot. And so that's a great opportunity if you're wanting one to do that. We'll get into the Bronco Raptor in another video, but I want to point that out. Something else that we're including as well is that if you do finance a vehicle with us, we're taking $1,000 off for financing, just like we do on any of our online pricing for our in-stock vehicles. We do the same thing for an ordered vehicle too. And one last thing on the Broncos that I have forgot to mention on the base video is that complimentary travel expenses to get you to the Bronco Off Rodeo. When you purchase a Bronco, you get a free registration to Bronco Off Rodeo. We want to pay for your way to get there. So we pay for the first $1,000 of your travel expenses, flights, hotel, that kind of thing, to get you to Bronco Off Rodeo. 5 different locations now, including Tennessee, there's Texas, there's Moab, there's Nevada outside of Las Vegas, and New Hampshire as well, which is a beautiful location. I've been to all 5 locations. They're all beautiful, and you can't go wrong with about any location. And so that's a great opportunity for you to see the capabilities of the Bronco you're buying, and also be able to get there, because sometimes that's kind of pricey, right? You're like, well, and that's like a vacation. But let us help with that and get you there, because we think that if you do go to that, you're going to really enjoy your Bronco a lot more. And we want to make sure we help you out with that. So we're doing that on all Broncos and Bronco Sports, by the way, that you purchase at McArthur. Okay, that's all I have for that. So hopefully it's very thorough. Make sure to subscribe with the bell notification turned on so you don't miss any of our videos as we continue through these different trim levels. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until the next one, stay positive, be kind to one another, be kind to yourself, and we'll see you on the next video.